Dan on the chase. Blocks him off the backboard. Oh, showtime. Oh, he slammed it down. Kena rises. Another three from YULA. Goal! I can't believe what I'm seeing. Welcome to the Max Stern Athletic Center here in New York City. I am Noah Melv. I'm alongside Donnie Book. We got another amazing consolation matchup between the Hebrew Academy of Montreal Heat and the YULA Panthers. We just want to welcome you guys to the NCSY pregame show, inspiring the Jewish future for more than 70 years.
It's a long time. We
got a great matchup today. Montreal Heat, YULA Panthers. What do we got in store today?
It's going to be a fast-paced it's going to be a fast-paced game. I was talking to both coaches in the pregame, and they both said that they're going to want to run with the other, keep it as fast-paced as possible, and maybe tire out the other team, make sure that you don't get your own guys too tired, but expect a fast-paced offensive battle from both these teams. YULA Panthers traveling all the way from Los Angeles, California. Hebrew Academy Heat traveling all the way from another country in Montreal, Canada. It'll be a good game, coached by Coach Maury Levy for Hebrew Academy and Coach Mikey Pollock from the YULA Panthers, two coaches who have long standing runs in this tournament. Last year, Hebrew Academy had a very great offensive push throughout that tournament, came alive a little bit as the underdogs a little bit, and Coach Mikey Pollock in a little bit of a different situation this year, maybe not used to playing in Tier 2, but he's definitely had a lot of success in this tournament, and we'll see how he approaches this game as we get set for the tip.
Thank you guys thank you so much, Donnie. It's going to be a good game today. We got Montreal, we got LA. And we just want to say that the starting lineups are sponsored by the Yeshiva University Office of Admissions. As you start your college journey, make sure you visit us online to check out all the great events and opportunities we have for YU students. And here we go. YULA will start with the basketball. And it is punched away. Here's an opportunity down low, and it is good.
And that's 25, Isaac Alul. Wonder if he's related to Simon Alul.
Isaac Alul, one of Montreal's big-time starters.
And Noam, remember, Hebrew Academy of Montreal does not have a 12th grade. Canada does not have 12th grade. So anybody playing in this game is a junior or younger for Montreal.
Incredible. When you usually see that score sheet and see all juniors, they're like, where are all the seniors? But just because there are no seniors. And here's an opportunity. A great take right there.
And that's Simon Alul.
That was Simon Alul again. Making a great big-time impact. The previous bucket was by Isaac Alul, and now we got Simon Alul. A great start for the Aluls for the Montreal Heat. And here comes the Montreal Heat going to take it up the court. Daniel Levy. Out to Alul. Alul drives in. Step back. Looks to another Alul. Alul for three. No good. Rebound by YULA. Opportunity here on the fast break.
And like we said, this is going to be a fast-paced game from start to finish. Hebrew Academy showing it.
And a foul called on the shot. Liam Braun will be shooting two.
Hebrew Academy taking a few seconds to tie their shoes. That's number 12, Eli Cole, and number 25, Isaac Alul, both tying their shoes. Ref will let number 32, Liam Braun of YULA Panthers, shoot while they're tying. And Braun misses the first.
And level up your Pesach plans this Chol Pesach join NCSY at Six Flags on April 5th and 6th for an epic day you won't want to miss. Busing is provided for teens, and there will be kosher for Pesach food available. Visit sixflags.ncsy.org for more information. The second free throw is good. And an early 4-1 start. What do you got? What have you seen so far from the YULA offense?
1 point.
Yeah, pretty much. That's all to say.
No, but in all seriousness, they've played to a very high level. Unfortunately, their shots are not falling, but I'm sure that'll change pretty quickly.
And a good take there by Noah Hendulis, and he will be shooting too. A great fast break opportunity, and he was able to take advantage of that.
Hendulis a little shaken up. Looks like he's okay. He's up to shoot.
And his first shot is good. You know, just because you're playing in a consolation game does not mean that you do not want to bring the energy to the court. There is so much energy present on this basketball court with these players.
Absolutely, and every chance you get in this tournament, you want to take and make the most out of. YULA, although they're not used to playing in Tier 2, they're going to try and win this game. They're going to do whatever they can.
There's a kick outside. Here's Levy. Kicks to the corner. Back to Levy. Levy, another corner pass. Trying to find someone back to Levy. Inside to Alul. Alul puts it up, puts it in. Isaac Alul getting it done for Montreal. And a great front step, it's blocked. What a great block right there from Mayor Ahayon.
And Mayor Ohayon, I believe his brother Yaakov Ohayon, who was in the tournament last year, he was a force on the offensive side. Big man from Hebrew Academy in Montreal. I believe he was their all-star last year for this team, and he graduated last year being a junior. It's a little crazy to say that, but not for Montreal, as they don't have seniors. They don't have a 12th grade, but every single player on Hebrew Academy in Montreal, you can guarantee that they're going to bring energy, effort, and care, genuine care to every precious second of gameplay in any Sarachek game that they're in.
Feed down low is knocked away. And here's Alul. Alul trying to take it in. Alul shifting, and it's stolen. Fast break opportunity. Here comes the Panthers. They've got it.
And that's Albert Catry.
Albert Catry, the 5'9" sophomore, getting it done for the Panthers. And it is now 6-5 Heat.
You know, Noam, we've actually seen a lot of sophomores in this tournament play pretty well and pretty big roles for their teams. It's a little interesting as this is typically a varsity tournament, but a lot of guys who might be on the junior varsity age level playing in this tournament at a very high caliber.
And here's an opportunity. It's stolen. That's Alul. Alul taking it up. Alul has it blocked. And Liam Braun with the board. Fast break opportunity for the Panthers. Here's a three-point shot. It's good! That's what the Panthers are known for.
And at this time, we're going to take a quick timeout, referee timeout. And we'll be back in just a few moments. Welcome back to the Max Stern Athletic Center, where we took a quick official timeout for an injured player. That's Isaac Alul. He seems to be walking off on his own power with the athletic trainers, hoping he's okay. We wish him a quick and speedy refuah shlema. Looking to see if he can make it back to this game. He's definitely a cornerstone of this team. We saw it early. Hebrew Academy in Montreal down 2. But Baruch Hashem, best news, Isaac Alul seems to be walking on his own power with the athletic staff, where he's going to get checked out and make a return, hopefully.
That is a good sign that he's walking on his own power. We wish him, as you said, a speedy refuah shalema.
Yeah.
It will be Heat ball, but you can't forget about what a massive three right there for YULA, giving them that lead.
Yeah, that was a momentum shifter for YULA. That's exactly what they need, going from down 1 to up 2. That's what you want to see if you're YULA. That's what they're going to try and do the rest of the game.
That was a very Yishai Rosenblatt-esque shot. Yishai Rosenblatt, for those who don't know, 2 years ago, one of the absolute stars for YULA during their tournament run.
Yeah, he's a great player. Definitely deserves his praise. He's a very well-liked guy around the YULA community. But now that he graduated, it's time for these guys to take that next step and play.
And there's another three. The threes just keep dropping. That's Noam Azulai for the three-point shot. And YULA back-to-back three-point possessions. And let's see what they can do. Here's Levy. Levy circles. Finds Alul. Alul to the corner. There's a three. That's pure. Meir Hayon getting it done. An immediate response. Blocked. Hayon kicks. There's a chance for Alul, and it is going to be a foul.
Looks like a full substitution for YULA. They got 3 guys coming in. That was a great defensive stop by number 13, Eliamar of the Hebrew Academy Montreal Heat, looking to turn defense into offense on that level. Simon Alul ended up getting fouled. They'll maintain possession. Simon on to inbound.
And Donnie, what have you really liked about Montreal Heat's start to this game?
I love their effort. Their effort is their driving force to success. They play with so much heart. They have a whole country watching them and supporting them. It's amazing to see.
There's a three-pointer, and it's no good. It rattles out. And here's another fast break opportunity. They get it up the court quickly, and they look opposite. Here is the shot, and it is no good. Knocked away and recovered by the Montreal Heat. The shot attempt, a great shot attempt right there by David Garandash. And here's Levy, looks down low. Opportunity here for Montreal to really cash in and take the lead. Feed, looks opposite. Here's the baseline drive. Hayon, no good. Taken by Garandash. A wide open three. No good. Board taken up. The rebound, trying to fight for it. Looks down low. Trying to just get it out. And the lookout.
Great ball movement by YULA here. They're looking to get the best possible shot.
And it is going to be a travel. Kotri could not keep the pivot foot down. Constant drive and kick movement from this YULA offense. Is that the right approach?
I think it's got to be. You gotta play strong defense against these YULA Panthers if you want a shot.
There's Hayon. He kicks the Levy. Outside, there's a three. That's good! Alul, Simon Alul, getting it done from the three-point line. And a big shot to put him up by 3. And now here's YULA's three. That's good! Jonathan Mandelbaum.
Both teams firing from deep range on all cylinders. Seems like every time Hebrew Academy connects on a 3, YULA comes right back with one of their own.
And there's another one for Alul. Simon Alul with back-to-back buckets. And Mendelbaum feeds to Noah. Here's Mendelbaum again. Kotri, and it's a turnover. Here comes Hayon, and it is going to be YULA basketball.
And let's look at
it's going
that.
to be a quick timeout. And during this quick timeout, we just want to let you know that you could have the best summer ever. Last summer, we brought 1,000 teams to Israel. This year, we're bringing even more. The countdown is on. Are you ready? With over 20 incredible programs, NCSY has something for everyone. Don't miss your chance to make this the best summer ever. Register today at summer.ncsy.org. Hebrew Academy Montreal up by 2 with 42.7 seconds left on the clock. What's your approach offensively?
Approach offensively is really take the ball to the basket or get your open threes. We see YULA is doing a great job at moving the ball and ensuring that they can get the best shot selection excuse me, that they can. Whereas Hebrew Academy is really just driving and kicking, and they're finding plenty of success in that.
And here we go. There's Noah, he kicks to the corner. Here's the three. It's good! The YULA Panthers on an absolute run right here from the three-point line. They continue to strike. And here's Alul, Simon Alul, looking to shift. He puts up a three. It's no good. Another fast break opportunity. Here it comes. Here comes the swing. Here comes the corner three. No good off the side. A last second three, no good. And what a first quarter. YULA up by 1. We'll be back right after this.
I think I connect with Hashem more at Seneca because we have davening every day.
When we hit Friday night, everybody takes a deep breath. We come to the shul all together. Amazing tefillah with singing and joy and dancing.
On Saturday night, everybody's got their arms around each other. They're so excited to just sing together.
Welcome back to the Max Stern Athletic Center. Donnie, we got a good one right here.
That's
the
for
YULA
sure.
Panthers. Their three-point game is incredible.
Yeah, we saw it. We heard about it in the pregame, and it's really their game to win if those shots keep hitting. But don't count out Hebrew Academy. They're a team. They're only down 1 after the first quarter. Hebrew Academy, we've seen it time in and time again that you can never count them out. They're always around. They always have a chance. And they will make a team pay if that defense is a little bit lazy or weak. You really can't count out any team in this tournament.
And just a quick shout out to those watching in the land of Israel from Yeshiva. You know, even though you're in Israel, you could still watch some Sarachek basketball.
Gotta be honest, when I was in Israel, I watched plenty of Sarachek.
There is no doubt
Actually,
about
no, I
that.
was here. It was Benas Mano at that point. But I still watched all of Sarachek, of course. Love Sarachek.
No matter where you are, Sarachek is always great, and there's an and one.
I just want to point out that was a wonderful play call. I don't know if we got a replay, but if you're watching, I recommend going back about 10 seconds. That's a wonderful inbounds play, and every coach should take note of that.
Alul has been lighting up the court. No good. They get their own offensive rebound. Putback is no good. And there's a chance for the YULA offense to get something cooking. Here's Sadio Williams. Sadio Williams kicks. Opportunity. Noah passes. And kick to Williams. Abergel getting inside. Abergel fadeaway, and it gets stuck. That is the first time I've seen something like that happen in the tournament.
Really?
And
Interesting.
Alul will pop it out. And it will be YULA basketball.
I think that goes on possession, right? So it's like counted as a jump ball.
Yes, exactly. And here is YULA trying to take advantage of some offensive opportunities. Poked away nearly a three-point opportunity. And that's going to be a travel. Sadia Williams taking one too many steps. And now it will be Montreal Heat ball. What have you liked from this YULA offense?
I like the pace that they're playing at. They want it. They want it. The amount of care is very clear on this team. They're fast-paced. They're looking for good shots. They're patient. But they're really running their offense the right way. I like it.
And there's a kick to the corner. That's a three. It's good!
Aiden Abergel.
Aiden Abergel getting it done. The three-point game for YULA is just like it has always been in YULA basketball.
Yeah, YULA playing a good game, up 2 with 6.5 left in the second quarter.
Abergel gets the board. Here comes YULA on the push. Here's another three. And it's no good, just bounces out. And here comes Alul, gonna try to slow it down.
And a good sign from Hebrew Academy in Montreal. Seems like Isaac Alul is set to check back in. Looks like he's good to go. Back to himself after taking a hard fall earlier. Very happy he's made a quick return to the scoring table where he's set to check in.
And it's taken by Ahayon. And here's Ahayon. Looking. And a corner pass. He drives in, puts it up, no good. Fight for the rebound, and it will be retained by the YULA Panthers. Fast break again, another opportunity, and wide open on the other side of the court.
Yeah, we heard it in the pregame. We knew that YULA was going to run. We knew that they were going to try and make Hebrew Academy run, tire both teams out.
And that's going to be a charge. An offensive foul using a little bit too much force. Great try, but a little too much force.
And don't forget, stay tuned for the Camp Step It Up halftime show coming up in just 5 minutes and 23 seconds of gameplay. Right now we got YULA up by 4, 22-18 over Hebrew Academy Heat of Montreal.
And also make sure to come to Lake Como Pizza for some great pizza, pasta, salads, and even awesome breakfast options. We will be streaming the games in the store, making it a great place to watch the games while you eat. And also come to Golan Heights for the best authentic Israeli food and more, located just steps away on campus. Shawarma, schnitzel, poppers, to name a few of Golan Heights' delicious items. And speaking of Golan Heights, I think both of us are having some Golan Heights right now.
Yeah, it's just unfortunate that they ran out of poppers when I got there. Those poppers are amazing.
And what do you think Montreal has got to do here to get back in this game offensively? You know, it seems like they've been struggling a little bit offensively.
Might be a little bit of a hot take, but I think that they have to slow it down. They're getting to the basket. They're getting their opportunities. I think they just have to calm down a little bit, make the game go at their pace, and they're getting it done on the defensive side. But getting the ball in the basket, as Simon Alul does right there for 2, is going to be the key for them moving forward.
Saja Williams. Williams looks down low. A great pass into William Buckman. And he's got it for the easy layup. And a stoppage of play will be a defensive foul. YULA up by 4. And here's the inbounds for Montreal, looking to make this a one-score game. Here's Alul. Alul's got it, and he'll take the jumper, and he will hit it. This kid is just non-stop buckets.
Yeah, and anybody who's read the scouting report knows all about him from last tournament last year. Simon Alul is the guy on this team to look out for if you're YULA. They run the offense through him, and he's going to be a threat on 3 levels of shooting.
And speaking of threats, that's Sajo Williams for another bucket. He continues to show so much offensive presence for the Panthers. Wide open 3 is no good. And fast break opportunity. Here comes Sajo Williams. Williams looking. Corner opportunity. Driving inside. Knocked. Here's a 3. Abergel, no good. Rebound. Could not get it to fall, and it is taken by Alul. That was Isaac Alul that checked into the game. And there's a great look up the court. Couldn't have been done easier. That was Noam Azulai for the easy finish.
Yeah, and if I'm Coach Maury Levy, I'm pretty happy with the way that my team is playing thus far. They're getting to the basket. They're getting their shots. They're getting their good opportunities like they wanted all game. And they happen to be playing pretty good defense. Yes, they're down 4. But I have a feeling that this game will be close throughout. And with this, we're going to take a short break, official timeout, and we'll see you in a few.
Sports at Kempsonic Lake is definitely competitive.
There's a lot of different teams you could play for. There's a tennis team, there's a basketball team, there's a baseball team, all those different sports.
I love basketball and baseball. Pickleball, tennis.
There is awesome facilities from pool to tennis courts to soccer fields and just the avira, the atmosphere at the dining room. We bench all together, all meals, which is amazing. We value Torah, and we have chinuch staff that are on campus 24/7.
I truly believe anyone who comes here as a camper will carry this place with them for the rest of their lives.
I love it, and my family loves it.
You wish you could just stay here forever.
Welcome back to the Max Stern Athletic Center. Just a quick stoppage of play, but we're right back into it. As Liam Braun has checked in for the YULA Panthers. And what do you think YULA has to continue to do offensively to keep that lead that they have right now?
You know, YULA's been moving the ball very well tonight. They're getting to the spots that they want to. They're moving the ball. They're being quick. The pace is the pace that they want to play. I think it's more going to be on their defense to stop Hebrew Academy from doing the same thing.
Hebrew Academy responded right there from Ahayon, putting in an easy 2, and he gets the steal right there. Here's Alul driving in, no good. And a quick fast break returning, and easy for Sajo Williams. He'll put it right in for the YULA Panthers.
Sadio Williams playing pretty well for YULA. He seems to be down the court every possession. 4 and easy, too. If I'm Hebrew Academy, I got to look out for that.
Sajo Williams has been just so consistent these past couple possessions. There's a 3-point opportunity, and that bounces off. No good. And here comes Sajo Williams pushing it up. There's a great find to Noah. Inside to Liam Braun. Great feed from Sam Noah to Liam Braun. That is just beautiful ball movement.
Yeah, with just under 2 minutes to go in the first half, with YULA up 6, you really need a bucket if you are Hebrew Academy in Montreal here.
And a jump ball.
Yeah, and that jump ball will maintain possession with Hebrew Academy in Montreal. They'll get set to inbound under the basket.
And make sure to stay tuned for the Camp Step It Up halftime show coming up right after the second quarter. There's Oyon driving inside, and he could not get it to go, but it looked like YULA knocked it out of bounds. And yes, they did. And here is Alul, Isaac Alul, looking. Looks to the wing. Kick, corner opportunity. Here's Oion. Looks down low. That's a Lul. It rolls off the rim and a fight for the board, and they got it. Here comes the push. Wide open. 3. It's good! The 3-point game.
That's Noah Hendelis. That's going
Yeah.
to be his game. He's a shooter.
His second 3 of the game, and YULA up by 9. They have just taken control of this game.
Yeah, Hebrew Academy of Montreal needs to respond as they can't get that one to go, but rebound by Alul puts it back up.
And that one's good. Bounces off the back of the rim, but he will get that one to fall as they will go another breakaway opportunity. No good. And that's Liam Braun. He'll put it right back up, and he'll put it right back in.
Liam Braun, a strong player. Hebrew Academy tried to knock out that rebound out of his hands. He got it right back, put it back up for 2.
Oion kicks to the outside. And Oion for 3. No good, and a fight for the rebound. Sam Noah's got it.
And you got to look to hold for one shot over here with 12 seconds to go. Shot clock turned off.
And here we go. Oh, look to the corner. And Hendulis could not get it down.
And the famed 6th defender of the YU, Max Stern Athletic Center. Those white bars have been proven very difficult for teams to adapt to throughout the tournament. Believe that the 6th defender averages about 1.3 blocks per game. That's like an all-star level. You got to put him like all tournament team at that point.
So 1.6 seconds left on the clock.
I don't understand. Doesn't this guy graduate ever? Like 6th defender, he's got to graduate.
You know, I don't think he's getting enough college credits each year, so I don't know if he's able to. As that will do it for the first half of play. And we will take a quick break, but stay tuned for the Camp Step It Up halftime show after this.
I really love the intensity that's applied to everyone, kids like from 2nd grade to 12th grade, that I really don't think you can find anywhere else, where the coaches will genuinely push you and they genuinely want you to get better, and that's something that's really special here.
So I saw the schedule and I was just like, wow, like this is perfect. Like people here get up early, they're passionate. Nobody comes to a camp and gets up at 7 a.m. if they don't want to be there and get better. Also just seeing that I could be around people that related to me mentally, that are the same, and also I can connect with culturally, was important for me.
This year now, coming at the beginning, for my 3rd year, I think it's the socializing part is a lot easier because there's so many girls, but the basketball part is also really good. The girls are very good, so it's fun playing with them, and overall it's just very fun. And it's not only basketball, it's also just like regular life skills that yoga teaches every day, which is very helpful for when I go back.
Yeah, I think that the routine of the camp is really important, because the way that we have 5 hours of basketball or 6 hours of basketball every day, or having a very specific schedule kind of helps with the routine and really getting more disciplined also.
My favorite thing at camp is to have all these kids that give me motivation to push myself, to wake up early in the morning and work hard every time I get to the court. I just love having everyone around me love basketball and want to work hard. Makes me want to work hard myself and pushes me.
This is more than basketball. We are teaching them how to be responsible. What does it mean to be in collective sport? What does it mean to share? Not just practicing, they're getting really good and nice coaches, nice people, counselors. I think it's just a great experience, and I would like that when I was a kid in Serbia that we had something like this, but it just didn't exist in Serbia. And the conditions they are getting at this campus, and how many gyms we are having, and pool, and lake, and football courts, it is really amazing.
I think I learned a lot about the Step It Up clock, and how to shot fake,
and like get away from your defender, like doing like a spin without traveling. And it's just like really cool because I can't wait to come back home and like show it off to my friends, and like they'll be like, how did you get like all these new skills? And I was like, yeah, I went to this camp and I got like really good at it.
No matter how hard we train during the week, no matter how hard we go with basketball, we go on field trips, we go here, we go there, we make sure not to compromise our Jewish identity. At the end of the day, we are Jews and we are Hashem's children, and we have to be like that every single day, no matter how busy we are.
If you're looking for help on a certain weak point in your religious activities, then you can ask the rabbi. For example, I asked how to lead davening, and now I'm starting to do mincha and shachari, and it's really fun.
I don't come to camp just to run 3 minyanim a day. I come to camp because the kids bring with them an inspiring energy, something that I'm able to draw power from for myself, and ultimately I'm able to share something with them that I love, that I'm passionate about. And having those two things together, it's unstoppable. We're able to both grow in such a way that we leave as different people than when we came.
Shabbos at camp is definitely very special. We started off, there's Kabbalat Shabbat, singing, dancing, all of that. And then something I personally really enjoy is every Shabbos I go to a learning group with one of the counselors, Noah. While being a great coach, he's also very wise and really knows how to just talk to kids and have a serious conversation with them. That is really special to me because if kids choose not to play basketball and they kind of want to use the day to rest, there's still opportunities to enhance your Jewish life.
No question to us is a bad question. We make sure all the kids feel comfortable asking us even about al netilat yadayim in the morning, saying brachot on food, why do you put on shoes a certain way, why do you tie shoes a certain way. And we just want to make sure that we can start somewhere with them and go beyond that. I teach a shir on Shabbat that's usually meant to go 30 to 45 minutes, but ends up being 3 hours long. And me and the kids talk about life, we talk about halacha, Pirkei Avot, Lashon Hara, and we cover all bases, and it's my most important day of the week.
We offer a variety of programming. We have learning groups that appeal to all different age levels, in-text learning, out-of-text learning, mitzvot, philosophy, Gemara, Chumash, Bar Mitzvah lessons. We have special programs that go on Rosh Chodesh, Tisha B'Av, Shiva Asar B'Tammuz, even secular holidays like 4th of July. We have all the necessary pieces for kids, regardless of religious background, to live their best Jewish life, and they might even learn a little.
Welcome back into the Max Stern Athletic Center, where we are still in our Camp Step It Up halftime show. Our halftime show is brought to you by Camp Step It Up. Just a 2.5-hour drive from New York City with busing provided to and from camp. Founded by former Division I player Yogi Verdugo, Step It Up is the most proven Shomer Shabbos sleepaway basketball camp in the world over the past 13 years. Step It Up has produced over a dozen Yeshiva University and Stern College players, including all conference stars and leading scorers, along with dozens of Yeshiva League MVPs. Hundreds of Sarachek players have come through the program, including current stars like Gaby Spodek, Alex August, Jojo Alfasi, Simon Alul, and Noah Hiltzik. Step It Up has also developed over 100 college players across all divisions, plus professional and national team players, a EuroLeague Rookie of the Year, and even an NBA draft pick. The camp runs June 24th through August 5th in the U.S., with an additional Israel session August 9th to the 14th. Flexible 1 to 7 week options are available for boys and girls in grades 3 through 12. With 3 daily minyanim, learning groups at Camp Rabbi, and a state-of-the-art campus in Pennsylvania, over 5,000 families have already stepped it up. For more information, visit time2stepitup.com, email office@campstepitup.com, or call 888-600-0908.
Step it up. That's been the key. And it seems like Hebrew Academy in Montreal has really got to step it up a little bit against this YULA offense that has just been ferocious, especially from the three-point line.
Yeah, but only down 9 points starting from the second half. There's so much basketball left. There's so many more opportunities, and with the pace that Hebrew Academy plays, they'll be in prime position to cut that deficit and even potentially go up early.
You said it right. And YULA's just got to keep this offense going. I love their, I think what especially I've come to love from this YULA offense is when they get a board defensively, they just push offensively and get down the court as fast as possible. And that has been one of their keys that's really leading them to a lot of success, to getting shots, opportunities from the three-point line. And I think now that you got Isaac Alua back in the game, I think Montreal's really got to just try and utilize this guy as much as possible.
Yeah, and it looks like Isaac Alua is getting his ankle taped up. He seemed to be okay, but some extra support never hurt anybody. So I'm not sure with the timing that he'll come out to start the second half, but with the way that he came back, he came ferociously running, jumping. He seemed to be okay, but we'll see him a few minutes into the second half, most likely, along with Daniel Levy, who went out with a quick nosebleed. He came back out of the locker room. He seems to be doing fine. Looking forward to seeing both of them come back to this game as soon as they do.
And here we go. It will be YULA ball.
And Liam Braun set to inbound. Liam Braun, a senior, standing at a towering 6'3". He's the rock of this YULA Panthers team.
Yeah, and he's been a really good job getting these offensive boards and putting them back.
Yeah, the man in the middle, the guy by the basket, ready to go.
And looks like Simon Alul showing a little bit too much intensity. He gets called for the foul there, his first of the game.
Yeah, that's a hustle play right out of the whistle to try and get a steal, to shift the momentum towards your side. I like that smart play by Simon Alul. Maybe a little bit too quick with the hands. Missed the ball, but I like the idea, and he should continue doing that the rest of the game.
Here's Braun. He takes it up. It's blocked. A great block there.
I believe that block was from Noam Toledano.
Toledano. We heard a lot about him. He's done some great stuff for this team. As Brooke Matthews throws, and he saves it. And Alul takes the shot. It's no good. And it will be Braun taking it up. And now feeds William. That's not, excuse me, that is not Williams. And a shot from Sam Noah is no good. And Brooke Matthews.
And with a minute gone by in the second half, YULA maintains their 9-point lead. No scoring in this frame thus far.
And here comes Kobe Mahler taking it up for the YULA Panthers. Kicks out to Noah. Down low to Braun. Braun using that body. Look at him get inside. Kick. Three-point shot. No good. And here, right off the foot of Ahayon. Excuse me, that was not off of Ahayon. That was off of Eli Cole.
Yeah, and Simon Alul is a little bit upset with himself after that one. Great rebound. Looked to push, but accidentally banged it off of his own teammate's foot out of bounds. But they'll get another opportunity to push the ball right here.
And here he comes. And it is blocked. Great block by Kobe Mahler. And he does not have his dribble, so he'll reset it with Noah Hendelis. And it is nearly stolen. Fed back, look to the corner. Here's a Noah three. No good, and it looked like it was knocked out of bounds by Hendelis. So it will be Montreal Heat ball. And here's Ahayon. Looking. Finds Brooke Matthews. Back to Ahayon. Brooke Matthews kicks to Alul. Alul, pull up three. No good. Taken by Hendelis. Looks down low. Noah gets blocked. And it is just rapid back and forth. Alul. And it's a travel called on Alul. Interesting.
Yeah, and we'll see the replay. Simon Alul gets the ball. A little bit of a jump. Call could have gone either way. But ref called a travel. And the ball will stay with the Panthers.
And here comes the YULA Panthers. And right fine down low to Braun. That is his specialty, just these easy put-in buckets for Liam Braun.
Liam Braun doing everything that he's supposed to as the big man of this team. He's getting to a spot when he gets the ball. He's putting the ball up at high percentage areas. And if not, if it doesn't fall down, he gets his own rebound, goes back up for 2 every time. He's playing pretty well tonight.
And Mahler taking it up the court. Mahler looks, kicks, three-point shot, no good. And it will be Hebrew Academy Montreal Heat ball. Coming out of this game. And here we go. Here's OIO. Down by 11. What's your thoughts? What do you got to do if you're Hebrew Academy in Montreal?
If I'm Hebrew Academy, I got to do what's been working for me. Got to push the ball. Got to slow down when we can, but I like pushing when given the opportunity to. Got to get to the areas where you can get a high percentage shot, put up a shot and try and get a basket. As Isaac Oyon is back, it's good to see him back on the floor.
Isaac Alul, he knows exactly how to get it done, and on cue, he nearly makes a layup, and then it's ripped out of his hands, but is that a foul?
Yeah, I believe he called a foul on number 15, Noam Toledano. That'll be his, I believe, first, team second.
Yes, it will be a foul on David Mann. And here we go. YULA trying to push it. Give it to Kotri. And Kotri trying to set up the offense. Kotri looking. Kotri drives into a lot of traffic. They find Liam Braun. He puts it up and puts it in.
This game has been all three-pointers and Liam Braun. If you're Hebrew Academy Montreal, you got to limit his ability to get the ball by the basket.
Liam Braun has been such a threat in the paint today. As there's a good spin, but he couldn't get it to fall. And here comes the fast pace that we know. Kotri to Noah. Down inside. There's Liam Braun again for the and one! Liam Braun! Back-to-back possessions with back-to-back. Incredible take right there. And one.
Are we studying up here?
You know, you do what you got to do when it's midterm time.
What midterm you have?
You know, we got some biology up in here, and the free throw no good.
Oh, boy.
We're here to play some basketball, too, so. Looks down low. The take is no good. Bounces right out. Regained. And put up and put in. Toledano.
And I'm going to credit Aiden Abergel with those 2 points on that possession. He got his own rebound and kicked it out for 2. That's all him over there.
Opportunity and then taken back. There we go, looks up the court. Kicks to the corner. Had an opportunity and a little bit of pinball off the feet. There's a three and it's good. 3-point money
for David Garandash. And with that three, YULA grows their lead to 16 points, 46-30. Panthers over the Heat with 2 minutes and 26 seconds to go in the third frame.
This fast-paced offense of YULA is just taking down this Hebrew Academy of Montreal Heat defense. It is just not able to hold up with the YULA fast-paced offense.
Yeah.
Constant.
Yeah, and if Hebrew Academy wants to stay in this one, they're going to have to go on a run right now. I think everything is shaping up for these last 2 minutes and 26 seconds of the third to be a tremendous, tremendous end to the quarter for both teams. We're looking for that offensive attack on both ends like we've seen in the first half, throughout the day, throughout the tournament, an offensive battle. It's been a good game so far, Noam, and we're just hoping that that continues.
With 2.5 left here in the third period, we got Oion taking it up. Oion has Alul looks down low to Isaac Alul. No good. Now fast break opportunity, and Alul comes in out of nowhere and takes it away. What a great play by Simon Alul.
And that's the kind of plays that you want from Hebrew Academy in order to get back into this game. Steal a quick possession, score a quick 2 points, and then get a rebound, hopefully on the defensive end. Couldn't capitalize there on that opportunity, but continue getting those offensive chances to score more points as the game gets going.
Sam Noah trying to get in, and it bounces off his knee. For more behind-the-scenes pictures and content you won't find anywhere else, be sure to follow @MacsLive on Instagram and Twitter. Oion kicks back to Isaac Alul. Simon Alul takes the three. No good. And rebound from Isaac Alul. Kicks to Meir Oion.
Something that Hebrew Academy is so good at is getting offensive rebounds. I'd be curious to see what the stat is on that today, but they're doing a wonderful job.
Corner three, no good. Fight for the offensive board, no good. And now an easy fast break opportunity, and it will be money for Garandash. And now with under a minute to go, a stoppage of play. It will be YULA basketball.
Not sure what happened on the stoppage of play. Hopefully we'll get some clarity, and once we do, we will definitely share it with you.
And it is just constant offensive scoring off of these fast break opportunities for the YULA Panthers that has really been pushing them here in this game.
Yeah, and we just heard back from the table that they stopped the game because they thought somebody got hurt and had a little bit of blood on their jersey. But Baruch Hashem, everybody's okay, and we'll continue the game going.
And it looks like he's at the line, and they will call it an and one. So it will be an and one. Going to the line is the guy that's been doing it all day for Hebrew Academy of Montreal, Simon Alul.
Yeah, Simon's playing a really good game for himself today, showing what he was capable of last tournament as a sophomore. This year as a junior, hasn't really skipped a beat. He's been consistent every step of the way.
As he drains the free throw. And here is Sam Noah. Kicks and a little bit too high.
And that ball going in the direction of one of our camera operators, Eitan Traurig, who this year for MacsLive has put in so much time and so much effort into making these streams as great as they are. Thank you, Eitan, for everything that you do.
We have so many amazing people that help out at MacsLive.
I love MacsLive.
And without them, I don't know what we would do without them. And here's Salmonella. Kicks. Driving opportunity. A great take. No good. And chucks one up. Nearly makes it. Wow. That was very close. But we will head to the fourth quarter. We'll take a quick break, but we'll be right back for the final 8 minutes of action after this.
Welcome back to the Max Stern Athletic Center. We got a quick 8 minutes left in regulation for our game between the YULA Panthers and the Hebrew Academy in Montreal Heat. Noam, this has been a good one all around. What are we seeing? What do we want to finish? How do we want to play if we are Hebrew Academy to get back as soon as possible into this game?
There's 3 words I have to say to you that's really stood out for me in this game. Fast break opportunities. That is what YULA has been able to capitalize on this whole game, just taking the ball off of defensive rebounds, quickly moving it up the court, and just making it count.
Yeah, absolutely. And just a mental mistake over there on Hebrew Academy's side, accidentally throwing the ball at back court. That'll be a careless turnover.
Lul did not look happy after that one, and here comes the YULA offense. He's been ferocious all day, and there's Lul taking it away. Fast break opportunity for him. He's going to take it all the way. No good. Rebound. Put back in. Great finish right there by Dove Raubre.
Yeah, quick points for Hebrew Academy. They're going to have to score 9 more to tie the game in a quick manner.
And here comes YULA trying to put something on the board. There's a shot, no good. They get another offensive board, back-to-back offensive boards. Here's the kick to the corner. There's a 3. It's pure.
And YULA's so great at making that extra pass to find the guy that's the most open. They've done it all game. They've been ready, and now they're up 51-39 with 7 minutes and 11 seconds to go. And as we're in the timeout, we're going to take a timeout, and we'll be back in just a minute.
And here we are back at the Max Stern Athletic Center. It is YULA 51, Montreal Heat 39.
And we apologize for some technical difficulties with the scoreboard on the stream. We're going to update you as often as we possibly can, as best as we possibly can.
That one knocked out of bounds, and it will be Hebrew Academy and Montreal basketball.
Simon Lul getting set to inbound.
And here we go. Just waiting for some clarification.
Seems like ref was talking to the table to make sure that the clock was good. And now to inbound is Alul.
And Alul kicks. Simon Alul to Oion. Back to Alul. Alul looks, takes a shot, and it will be deflected off of Abergel, and it will be Montreal Heat ball.
Montreal playing a good game thus far. The game seems closer than the score is. The Heat in a 12-point deficit to the Panthers, but the Heat have been playing a very, very, very good game today. They're making their shots. They're getting to the spots that they want to, and their defense is doing pretty well. They have to limit YULA's opportunities more than they have been doing so far. But if I'm Coach Morlevy, I'm happy with the way that my guys are playing. Obviously, I want them to step it up a little bit in the fourth with 6 minutes and 41 seconds left to go in regulation. But look at them to make a run and cut this lead and make it a close game.
Here's Alul, and the shot clock was winding down. I don't think Alul was aware. And that will lead to a turnover. Noam Feldman will inbound the ball. And there's the take, and it is off the foot, and it will remain YULA basketball. A stoppage of play again. Looks like there's some difficulties with the shot clock. Not sure really what's going on over here.
Seems like they're looking to reset the shot clock. It accidentally reset, but now it's back to 26 seconds.
Here's a corner three, and it's pure again. Kobe Muller delivering for the YULA Panthers again. It is just non-stop flame throwing from the three-point line for the YULA Panthers. When they're getting open opportunities, they are taking advantage of them and striking in a big-time way.
And I believe that foul called by the refs is going to be on number 24. Sorry, no, number 13, 11, I'm not sure. 13. Number 13 of the YULA Panthers. His first of the game, YULA's first of the quarter.
And here we go, puts up top, back to Ayon, and another stoppage of play. Not sure what's going on. A lot of stoppages of play.
Be curious to see if this was the shot clock again. We'll see what happens.
And they will put the shot clock at 28 seconds with 5:48 to go here in the fourth quarter. Donnie, what have you thought about this day of basketball? You know, we got the championships coming up tomorrow. What do you take of all these amazing games?
Listen, this tournament is the pinnacle of Jewish basketball, and it's something that I enjoy watching every year that I can. It's something that everybody enjoys playing in, watching in, however they can get involved. Everybody loves this tournament. Tomorrow, the culmination of the tournament with the Tier 1 championship of DRS against the Shiva League champions, DRS against the Frisch Cougars. And then in Tier 2, you have the Ida Crown Aces against the TABC Storm, a day of championships. One that will not disappoint. I can guarantee you that much.
And there's a board, a kick out to the corner. How about another three? And it's another three-point shot for the YULA Panthers.
And of course, I can't forget to mention that the Tier 3 championships with my Hillel Academy of Pittsburgh boys going up against my Hank guys. That'll be another fun Tier 3 championship. 3 very good championships, a lot of offense to be played, a lot of good games. Stay tuned. Tomorrow's going to be a good one.
What a great shot fake, and that one's deflected, knocked away. Here's a three. It's another three! Can we even count how many threes have been made by the YULA Panthers? It is a 21-point nightmare for the Heat. They are just in a big-time deficit that they've got to get out of if they want a chance to win this game.
Yeah, and this is a great shooting night from YULA. one that was expected. YULA's a wonderful offense. Coach Mikey Pollock told me pregame that they're just going to run and they're going to use their skills on the offensive side to do as much damage as possible, and they've done that thus far, putting up 60 points as we haven't even gotten to the halfway mark in the fourth.
And some substitutions. It looks like they're going to try to take out some of their starting lineup and put on some of their bench players. What a game.
Yeah, no, you cannot count out Hebrew Academy of Montreal. They're the type of team that can always come back.
And there's another three. This is just non-stop. Another three-pointer.
And that's Ezra Dror, number 13 on the YULA Panthers side. Two quick, good offensive plays for him as Simon Alul connects on a mid-range jumper of his own.
Ezra Dror has just been a machine from the three-point line. Oh, and now here's a three. Braun hits one. Are you kidding me? Liam Braun getting it on the power and getting it on the show as the Panthers continue. Liam Braun, the big man, giving a big man three. Now the kick. Here's another. No good. Kick to the outside. Here's Sam Noah. Puts a spin move and he gets fouled. And he'll go to the line for two. How do you like yourself a big man three from Liam Braun?
Well, as a fellow big man myself, playing 4 years of center at MTA, I can say that shooting a three as the center of your team is a great experience. Unfortunately, I never had the chance. So I could say that I'm either shooting 0% or 100% from long range in my career. But if I'm Liam Braun, I'm very happy with that shot.
An incredible shot as YULA has just been displaying what we usually see from them every year at the tournament. They are playing like they always have been. And Noah couldn't make the second, and it will be YULA basketball. Here's Alul taking up the court with 3 minutes left. Isaac Alul, Simon Alul driving in, and he gets fouled. And make sure to stay tuned for the NCSY post-game show after the game. We will be interviewing our players of the game, and we will get some starter changes as we have seen some amazing play from Ezra Dror and Sam Noah.
And also stay tuned for the next game. We got MTA against Katsushima High School. That game's supposed to tip off at 9:30 p.m. Stay tuned. That'll be a game you don't want to miss.
My goodness, could YULA put more damage onto the scoreboard than they have already had? And here's a three! No good! The bench really wanted that one. And here's a three! Another miss. And it's Simon Alul gonna push it. He's going to try to capitalize. He just goes right to the rim, and he couldn't get that one to go. And here comes Braun. Liam Braun taking it up. Liam Braun with an opportunity, and it is turned over. Oh, here's the recovery. Back to Braun. He puts it up. He puts it in. And a substitution as Liam Braun will come out. What a performance from the big man today.
Yeah, and Coach Mikey Pollock has to be proud of his guys. Each guy in their rotation doing everything that they were supposed to. Just about 70 points for YULA thus far with just over 2 minutes to go in regulation. An offensive powerhouse of a game for YULA Panthers.
And despite being down by 25, you have got to give so much credit to Simon Alul, who has just been on a constant tear for Montreal, and another 3 for YULA. But still, Simon Alul has just been the man of the game for this Montreal team.
And that last 3 by YULA, connected by Yona Mandelbaum. He's a sophomore for YULA. He's a good player, clearly, and he'll have another 2 years in this tournament. We'll see what he can do over the next few years as he grows up and becomes even more part of this rotation for the Panthers.
And here we go. Montreal going to try to get past a little bit of a press from the YULA Panthers. Looks inside, and it's taken away, recovered. And a fadeaway jumper, no good, and taken by the YULA Panthers. Pushing it up the court, and wide open on the other side.
And there he is again, Yona Mandelbaum. He's making the most of every opportunity he gets.
Mandelbaum is getting it done. Coming off the bench as under a minute left. And they're just trying to get something done. Here's the jumper. It's good! That is number 13, Ellie Amar. And here we go. YULA Panthers going to try to do something over here, and it is taken back. And they are just going to dribble it out.
And as the shot clock is turned off, it'll be all YULA Panthers in this one. Holding the ball.
A three-pointer, no good. And a technical foul is going to be called on the YULA bench.
Yeah, and a technical foul called on the YULA bench as YULA was excited for their player, number 12, Eitan Azarol, to take that shot. They were a little bit too rowdy, accidentally knocked into the ref. Ref seemed to be okay, but
even though
you'll give him a technical foul. And number 15, Mero Hyan, will shoot free throws for the for Hebrew Academy of Montreal Heat. And the Heat will maintain possession of the basketball.
It was Noam Toledano, and it is stolen, and that will do it. What an absolutely insane offensive performance from the YULA Panthers as they will close out a blowout victory against the Hillel Academy, Hebrew Academy of Montreal.
And don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with the NCSY post-game show starting in just a few minutes when we return. Welcome back to the Max Stern Athletic Center, where the YULA Panthers have taken down the Hebrew Academy of Montreal Heat in a ferociously offensive battle. And right now we got Noam Elbaum standing with player of the game, Liam Braun. Noam, take it away.
I am here with player of the game, Liam Braun. Liam, I got to ask, how did it feel to make that big-time three?
Felt great. I mean, you know, this season's been very hard on us. You know, did not go the way we planned, and just great these last 2 games to just have fun. You know, play hard and just end the season on a strong note.
You know, you guys were an absolute flamethrower shooting from downtown, just draining threes, and the fast-paced offense just pushing on defensive rebounds. How do you think that really changes your game when you have this mentality of getting a defensive board and just immediately pushing offensively?
Yeah, I mean, our whole game plan coming into this tournament, coming into New York, was just get the ball, push. We're for like 3 weeks in practice, all we've been practicing is just push, play fast, and we really showed that today.
What has it been like to be at Sarachek? Despite your losses, what has this whole experience meant to you?
I mean, it's electric. The whole season, before the season, everyone thinks about Sarachek. We're all getting ready for Sarachek, getting excited. It's our biggest goal, and just the crowd being here in YU, it's great.
Thank you so much, Liam. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Noam. And as we close this stream, we remind everybody to stay tuned for the next game, MTA Lions against the Kazuchiva High School Storm. Once again, YULA Panthers knocking down Hebrew Academy in Montreal Heat in a thriller of an offensive battle. Thank you guys for watching, and have a great rest of your night.